Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Kansas City Royals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set and towing the slab, Daniel Lynch.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Charlie Blackmon, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. That one missed.
Second pitch of the game, it was a good one, but doesn't get the strike call. We'll see how this umpire zone shapes up today.
In there. And so now 1-2. Kicks and deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now batting Jurickson Profar.
He's going.
Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Ripped to first. Caught. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 24,
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
The wide to kick the pitch. And strike 2. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
And now it's 3-2. And he walked him.
Take your base.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
And now it's Elias Diaz. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
McMahon leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Strike 2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Next one misses, and the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Tapped up the first base side. He handles it himself. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. On to the bottom of the 1st. No score after a half inning. Back here in Kansas City and pitching here today, Austin Gomber. What's the word on him?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Nick Pratto in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Into left center for a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Out towards right center field, and it drops in. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Back-to-back base hits. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. Now snap throw to first.
Safe.
And he's back in safely. Another move to first.
No, he's
and he's
safe.
back in that time as well. In there, and it's 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. Runner takes off. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for these guys.
Runner at second. Nobody out. Ground ball left side. McMahon fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Chris Salvi had Tommy John surgery. It seems like more and more position players are having Tommy John surgery. Remember, Corey Seager had it. Didi Gregorius.
He's going.
He's trying for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
Runner on at third. One gone.
Nope.
Yeah, that's a little bit high. And it's 1-1. And the pitch. And he grounds one back up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And to the plate for Kansas City, MJ Melendez.
MJ Melendez.
That's in there. Strike one.
0-1.
That's a little bit low. That one ripped back there. And that one hops the wall. Melendez makes the turn at second. And he's into third with a 2-out triple.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Number 11 steps in for the Royals. Ball one low.
Just get the base hit.
Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next pitch off the plate, and it's 2-1. And now the lefty. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 3-zip. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for these guys. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Edward Olivares. Center field. Doyle under it. And makes the grab. And that is that. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Second inning coming up here in Kansas City. It's the Royals 3 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, second inning set to go. Here's the veteran outfielder, Randall Grichuk. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. And another ball. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Melendez drifts towards it, puts it away for the out.
Batting 6. The first
and now here's Elauris Montero.
Elauris Montero.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And ball 1. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good. But outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Up the middle. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Wow, Singy, what a throw. We got to take another look at it, but this time with the numbers from StatCast.
Yeah, Boog, that's about as good as it gets. You'll see the hardest throwing infielders reach 90+ on throws across the diamond, so he's pretty much right there with the best infield arms in the game. That was a rocket of a throw right there.
Now here is Brenton Doyle. In there for strike one.
0-1.
And a pitch. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook.
That's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Drew Waters stands in.
The center fielder, Drew Waters.
And here it comes. And that's a little bit high. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Line drive, caught.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
And now it's Matt Duffy. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Next offering is fouled back. The wind of the pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a double.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Here's Nick Pratto. He hit a leadoff double in the bottom of the first. And a good eye there. Runner at second here, one gone. That misses, and that's ball two.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Rush that pitch. Let's go.
Man at second. That one in there across the letters. And a pitch. Swings and misses. That is strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Two gone now.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Bobby Witt Jr. digs in now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Ball
Off
one.
the mark there. Ball one.
No
Bobby
strike.
Witt Jr., a second-generation big leaguer. His dad won 142 games in the show. The Royals made Bobby Jr. the number 2 overall pick in the 2019 draft right after Adley Rutschman, and he made his debut in 2022. Finished behind Julio Rodriguez, Rutschman, and
That's
Stephen
ball two.
Kwan for Rookie of the Year. Great crop of rookies.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Doyle brings it in for the third out. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We played 2 full. It's the Royals 3 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at the ballpark, leading off, Alan Trejo.
The second baseman, Alan Trejo.
The pitch. That misses the
1-0.
zone, and that's ball 1. And
Ball
that one
2.
upstairs.
That's ball
Close,
3.
but called a ball. 3 balls, no strikes. Good plate
That's
appearance
ball
there.
4.
Able to take the walk.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
And now, Ezekiel Tovar. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
And that's
Off the plate,
outside.
ball 1.
And now it's even 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. The 1-2. In the air, right side. And it stays fair. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Charlie.
Now it's Charlie Blackmon. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
1-1.
That missed inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Jurickson Profar getting ready to hit. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1.
No strikes.
Here comes a pitch. There's a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
No outs, runners at first and second. Way high
2
with
balls,
that one.
1 strike.
2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one down the line,
ball's
and
foul.
it's just foul. That was close. At the belt and fires.
What do you
Check
got?
swing, appeal to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
Now batting.
Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. He reached on a walk his first time.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And they stop him at third, so base is loaded with one away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Digging in, Elias Diaz. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Tovar, the runner at third. Blackman on second. McMahon at first. One gone. Swing and a miss.
No ball,
And that's
two
strike
strikes.
two.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
In the air, left field. Olivares pulls that one down. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. And now they trail by one.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So first and second with two outs. Randall Grichuk now. That
Nope.
just misses. Ball one. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a drive. Left field. That's back. Gone. He made him pay for that one, and they throw three on the board. It's 5-3.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And now Lowry's Montero. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner at first with two away. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. And that chance handled. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But not before five crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning is so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
The 0-1. Ball one there.
One ball, one strike.
Line drive, and it goes just foul. And that's downstairs and outside. Pasquantino checks his swing, appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The wind and the pitch. On the ground, out to short. Slings it across. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The catcher, Salvador Perez.
So up now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Salvi is a star in Kansas City. He debuted with the Royals as a 21-year-old. Helped them win a World Series in 2015. In fact, he did more than help. He ended up being the World Series MVP. McMahon fires over to first. And they get Perez for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, MJ Melendez. There's the strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Good eye right there. Pop up here, third base side. Tovar pulls it down, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Back here in Kansas City as we go to the top of the fourth. And here is Alan Trejo. Lynch back to work. Takes it in for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel
Tovar digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ball 1, no strikes.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Next pitch misses. Now 2-0. Good eye right there.
I got 3-0.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. In the dirt. Perez on to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
So the lineup flips over. Charlie Blackmon digging in for the Rockies. First offering, and it just misses.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Ball to strike. The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
So up next, Jurickson Profar. And that's in there for strike 1. Blackman, the runner at first with 2 gone. The next offering misses. 1-1.
1-0.
Bullpen action for the Royals. Scott Barlow preparing to come on if needed. Ball to strike. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The next pitch misses. Now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Next one is off the plate. Full count, 3-2. And he deals. And there's ball 4.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
Now
Singy, I think just our presence is the present.
McMahon.
So 2 on with 2 away. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. First and second, 2 down. And that one a little bit high. Kicks and fires. Now 3-0. Elias Diaz waiting for a turn at the plate. That one's in there, and it's 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And that's ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Daniel Lynch won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher now, Scott Barlow. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Number 58, Scott Barlow.
Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Slapped foul. The 0-2. And now 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Olivares moving under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Rockies leave them loaded as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, number 11. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Swing and a ball popped up as his second hit of the day.
Wastes no time there. The pitch was dotted down and away. Good location, but a great job at the plate to spoil it and drive it the other way. Beautiful swing. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Edward Olivares will hit next. Flied out his first time. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Nobody out. Runner at first. The 1-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
On the ground to third, might be 2. Over to second for 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
And next up for the Royals, Drew Waters. First pitch just misses. Kicks and deals. Right through there for a strike. Bounce back to the mound. And it gets by him.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So 2 down. Matt Duffy steps in for the Royals. Doubled in his first AB. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. And that one sliced foul. Waters off of first with 2 away. The pitch. And now 2-2. The pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd out. Royals leave 1. They're still down 5-3. Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. So in now for Colorado, Randall Grichuk. And a pitch. And that's a strike.
Well, these Rockies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
In the air, left field. Olivares moving under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Montero in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch downstairs. 2-1. There's a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Can't glove it cleanly. Over to first. In time. Nice stretch. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
In there, and it's 0-1. Fought off foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs. Tapped on the ground softly to short. On the run, throw to first. And that'll do it. Rockies are down quietly, and it remains 5-3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the DH, Nick Pratto.
The designated hitter, Nick Pratto.
The pitch. And that clips the inside corner.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
That's to third. Oh, he gloves it to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Pasquantino stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Now fly ball to right center. Grichuk on the run. That one hops against the fence. And that's a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So a man aboard. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. In there for strike 1.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that can be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
0-1 now. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. The 1-1. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here is Alan Trejo. The wide to kick the pitch. Barlow goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a slider, a slurve, and he works in a 4-seamer. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Brings it in, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Ezekiel Tovar, the next to hit. And that's in the dirt. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Taylor Clark up and loosening in the pen. Next offering is in for a strike. Puts it in the air out towards left center. That one gets down for a hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Now batting.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Here's Charlie Blackmon. First offering misses the mark. Blackmon, 36 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, tag, out. What a throw by Salvador Perez.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
And a 1-1. Back to the mound. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws. Got him. Nice play. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Rockies 5, Royals 3. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the right fielder, M.J. Melendez. The wind of the pitch. Popped up. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Bullpen activity starting up now. Brent Suter getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Johnson, the right-hander, also getting loose.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And to the plate for Kansas City, number 11. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are. He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-1. Edge of the zone, called a strike. It's 2-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a bouncer. Whips it to first on the run. And he beats the throw very close right there.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Man at first with one gone. And next up for the Royals, Edward Olivares. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Come on, base it now.
That one is absolutely belted. And forget it. It's his 6th home run of the season, and we are all tied up. It's 5-5. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Austin Gomber gives way, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Justin Lawrence.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Drew Waters steps in for the Royals. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Right-handed reliever. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Check swing, and that's a ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Pitch misses outside. 3-1. Now a pop-up on the infield. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Matt.
Here's the second baseman, Matt Duffy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bounce to third. McMahon fires over to first. And that is that. 2-run shot for the Royals this inning. All even at 5 apiece. You're dialed into the show. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Taylor Clark.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Jurickson Profar digging in for the Rockies.
The left fielder, number 10, Jurickson Profar.
And a pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Out to center. Waters makes the grab, 1 down.
The third baseman, number 24.
Stepping in, Ryan McMahon. That's in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Olivares makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Diaz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And a foul ball. That's hard hit on the line. And that's going to roll to the wall. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Go-ahead run on base. Randall Grichuk digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Righty to the plate. That pitch gets the inside corner. And the count 1-1. Man on second, 2 down. And the count 1-2. And the righty deals. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. High fly ball down the left field line. Olivares moving under it. Squeezes it. And that will end the inning. The Rockies strand 1. This ball game still tied 5-all.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Nick Pratto. Lawrence back to work. There's a strike. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
The batter number 7.
So digging in, Bobby Witt Jr. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one's in there, 0-1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Here's a 1-1. And fouled off.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's ball
And now
2.
it's even up.
2-2 the count.
In the air, foul off first. Montero calls it in, 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Not close
1-0.
with that one, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
You get to this part of the order, Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
That
Ball
misses, and it's 3-0. Salvador Perez in the on-deck circle. Here's a 3-0. And that's in for a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Royals bats are quiet there. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Back here in Kansas City, ready to begin the 8th. So in now for Colorado, and Lowry's Montero. And here it comes. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Next offering is in for a strike. Yeah, that's outside.
2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. And now the count is even. Just misses there. Brenton Doyle waits on deck. And here's a 3-2. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he punches him out. He went around.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Harold Castro. And this is a big at bat in this ball game.
Castro.
And that drops in for a strike. Now the 0-1. Swings and he breaks his bat. Clark makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Alan.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Alan Trejo. On the ground to third, and that one finds its way through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
2 outs, runner at first. And now it's going to be Ezekiel Tovar. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And the 1-0. That one missed. That clips a corner.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Righty delivers. Lifted in the air, out to left. Olivares puts it away, and that's the inning. So 1 left for Colorado, and this remains a 5-5 ball game. Staying in the game on defense, Harold Castro. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting.
Now
Pierce Johnson gets the call from the pen. 25th appearance of the year for him.
Now pitching for the Rockies. Number 38,
Now at the plate, Salvador
Pierce
Perez.
Johnson. Leading up for the Royals, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
The pitch. And strike one to the catcher. Line drive. Dives and makes the catch.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play right there. An excellent diving catch. You could absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals. Just missed. The 1-0. There's your strike. 95 of that one. Movement in the bullpen. Dinelson Lamet up and throwing. And the right-hander deals. Uh-oh,
Yeah,
that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
Well, that can certainly jumpstart an offense. The hit by pitch right there, and now they have the opportunity to make it really hurt on the scoreboard. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Number 11 stands in here, takes ball one low. Base hit into right center. Melendez makes the turn at second. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and it's 6-5. And he's in at third with an RBI triple.
Comes through with the RBI. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
So up now for Kansas City, Edward Olivares. He's already homered in this game. Olivares tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. To the right side, and it gets by him. The run scores from third. It's 7-5.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
One gone, runner at first. Drew Waters steps in for the Royals. There's a strike. Here comes a pitch. Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Olivares leads off first with 1 away. That one well upstairs. 2 balls and a strike.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fires to second for 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Royals 7 and the Rockies 5. Josh Stamont on to try and close it out. A chance at his first save of the year.
Josh Stamont.
There's Chuck Nasty.
Leading off for the Rockies, the designated hitter, Charlie Blackman.
And the pitch. And downstairs, Stamon, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. And it's even up. Short hop liner handled it short. Fires to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
The left fielder, number 10, Jurickson.
At the plate, Jurickson Profar. Ground ball right side. On to first. Now only one out remaining.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Ryan
McMahon digs in now. First offering misses the mark. Just missed. The wind and the pitch. That one missed. Now 3-0.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 3-1. Sliced hard but foul. Down to their final strike, and it's ball 4. He missed down low.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now back. The catcher.
Man at first, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Elias Diaz. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Another 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Randall Grichuk would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Left field, Olivares moving under it. And that'll do it.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.